All right, enough preaching. Let's get back to the fun stuff. So we want to figure out what the hell Lane is, right? So Mills Lane died. Did not know that. I'm looking at this in real time. How old was he? Let's find out. 85. That's weird. Don't know. We would have thought one before, one after. I can't even make it sense as far as like the years. It was 85 calendar years too. So that's just a weird one. We got to eat that. Not that he needed anything to do with us, anyways. We would have expected him to get 86th. All right, so that was kind of weird. He had his own show. Let's see. We want Elaine Lane. So he lost his first fight, though, and all the rest. Didn't know he was a fighter. Okay, so he's mostly boring, but I got some good ones for you. Where you want to start? Penny Lane. Let's do Penny Lane. Okay. So it came out in 67. Was on a single with Strawberry Fields Forever, which I always thought was a really trippy song. All right, so we got our 67 there. It was recorded in 66 to 67. Let's look at the lyrics. Okay. Doesn't take long at all. I didn't read the whole thing. I just saw we got something right away. So Penny Lane. There is a barber showing photographs. So barber obviously gets my attention. You know what I said about barber shops and our boy Garrett, right? And then Penny. I mean, definitely a billion things for Penny. That's the name of the Almost Famous girl, Penny Hardaway. Let's see. Of every head he's had the pleasure to know, and all the people that come and go stop and say hello. On the corner is a banker, we always don't like bankers, with a motor car. The little children laugh at him behind his back. And the banker never wears a Mac. Remember, Coach has flagged Mac before. Return of the Mac, Macintosh. What's going on there? In the pouring rain, very strange. Penny Lane is in my ears and in my eyes. There beneath the blue suburban skies, I sit, and meanwhile back in Penny Lane there's a fireman. We know about firemen with Stipe and our closer on the Guardians with an hourglass, and in his pocket is a portrait of the Queen. Now, hourglass, I think of that like your time's running out, right? He likes to keep his fire engine clean. It's a clean machine. See, that doesn't seem like good lyrics at all, right? Like, why are they considered such great lyricists? Like, clearly there's something going on there. Penny Lane in my ears and eyes, a four of fish and finger pies. In summer, meanwhile, back behind the shelter in the middle of the roundabout, the pretty nurse is selling poppies from a tray. Poppies, that's a drug, right? That's opium. And though she feels as if she's in a play, so she doesn't think this is real life. She is anyway. Penny Lane, the barber, shaves another customer. Now, is that like a Sweeney Todd barber, right? We see the banker sitting waiting for a trim when the fireman rushes in from the pouring rain, very strange. Penny Lane, blah, blah. Okay, so that was all of Penny Lane, but let's check out Life in the Fast Lane. What do the Eagles got to say? When did Life in the Fast Lane come out? Check it out, 76. Alrighty. So what does it say? I haven't read these at all. He was a hard-headed man. He was brutally handsome, and she was terminally pretty. She held him up, and he held her for ransom. In the heart of the cold, cold city, he had a nasty reputation as a cruel dude. They said he was ruthless. They said he was crude. They had one thing in common. They were good in bed, she'd say. Faster, faster, the lights are turning. Okay, so it's just a metaphor for sex. Let's see. Took all the right pills. Let's see. Heavenly bills. They paid heavenly bills? That doesn't sound good. Lines on the mirror, lines on her face. She pretended not to notice. She was caught up in the race. The rat race. We're in the rat race, yo. You trying to get the cheese like everybody else? Kill each other over it? Out every evening until it was light. Isn't it crazy how much comes together? He was too tired to make it. She was too tired to fight about it. Blowing and burning, blinded by thirst, they didn't see a stop sign, took a turn for the worst. She said, "Listen, baby, you can hear the engine ring. We've been up and down this highway, haven't seen a goddamn thing." He said, "Call the doctor, I think I'm gonna crash." Crashing out. The doctor say he coming, but you gotta pay him cash. They went rushing down that freeway, messed around and got lost. They didn't care, they were just dying to get off. Surely makes you lose your mind.